It was memory card 1, yeah? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Welcome back to James getting his ass kicked at Metal Gear Solid.
It has been almost a month.
Really? Yeah.
1 week since you looked at me.
Yes, it has. Damn.
Since last recording session, at least.
Last time you got kicked off a bridge by your old.
Yeah, and I had to fucking realign my own arm.
Break it
Yeah,
back
you had to
into
commit
place.
surgery.
That
on
was
yourself.
All three of us when he broke that arm. Ooh.
Yeah, no, he hasn't like this. Like, ah!
It's Halo. Play Halo.
I want to go play Halo.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace,
Blackbird?
arriving at the designated drone launch point.
It's
Drone load pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload anti-free systems shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a Halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Aaron Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Firing squad?
Really? Can be put to death for failing?
I mean, this mission is technically.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Could you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after
jumped
you
off the
too?
bridge yourself and broke your own arm.
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero.
Well,
Does this
And
mean
then broke it
Fox
back
is
in
going to
place to
die?
make it look like you
No.
fixed yourself.
This Fox is still one step ahead of the
that's a
hound.
lot of
You are one-
dedication
Reason I
to
came
your
to see you.
story.
You are one tough son
Jack?
of a bitch.
It's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The
Partially.
situation has changed. You've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited.
They have to believe me now.
Here, have a cigar.
Plus, I cut and
cute.
gutted myself and then sewed everything back into place.
Yeah. Could have just got yourself a black eye and said she's
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They
Broke your
decided when
arm,
they were gonna execute us.
realign
No.
your arm, and then put yourself in a sling.
Something
whatever
even
medical
bigger.
supplies that you had. And then you had to get
Yesterday,
out of
the
fucking
White House received an
the nuclear
unexpected
bomb that went off like
Yep.
President Johnson.
some odd miles away.
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus
Just be another episode of all of
was destroyed in a nuclear
Pretty
explosion.
much. No, it should be good.
At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your.
I think this is the only time they do it at the beginning of
Does
this mission.
any of
mission's
this
the
sound
rescue.
familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert.
Secondly,
Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon.
I'm not getting.
With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was.
Okay.
If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
Cubans like absorb other Cubans.
I should have contacted you myself.
Their powers
Did
based
you
on
know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
Fidel Castro's just sitting here, just
So you
absolve
haven't
me.
heard that.
Take my power.
The man who arranged the defection
You will
was
become
a
the
group colonel
strongest
by the name of
leader in all of
Yevgeny
Cuba.
Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin of the
They
Brezhnev
need the
faction.
Walt Disney Cuban eating. Oh my god, it all makes sense now.
Who is the soldier?
It all makes sense.
Her
now.
name is the Boss. She's a living legend.
Now you're recording.
During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war.
That war.
In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
That boss, yes.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, that's fine.
And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
Why did she leave?
Who gives
Davy
nukes
Crockett
as
Atomic
presents?
Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago.
Merry Christmas! Here's a nuke.
Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been
So
deployed
they've been
back.
planning this?
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area
But
is
nukes
polluted.
for Christmas.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
We are talking about
I
the
don't
boss.
know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
Well, shit.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
Just finish it.
World War Cuba.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right.
Well, considering that Snake.
The higher-ups have
her,
decided that
hit
you're
the
the only
hand
one
combat,
capable
that means
of
that
pulling
we're
this
gonna
off.
Take her out from a distance.
You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up,
Eventually, it
we'll
wasn't on
both be
Rickety
6
Bridge.
feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Oh,
Isn't she pretty?
There was a defection in September 1960. You remember it?
My wife.
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB
that
for
picture
exactly
again?
this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Oh, great. Don't mind me, I'll just,
It's fast.
fix my salad and
Estimated
stuff.
airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
They're off to cross 9/11.
I don't think they are. Yeah, go get your salad dressing.
Quick, now let's just toss
That's gonna be a lot of work there.
I'm down to 2 minutes, you crash the fucking down.
Apparently I was not prepared for the night.
Bob and Weave!
You're fine.
My spine!
Gotta break that back into place.
Oh, if you could do that, I mean, I'd be super impressed. The spine is not something you want to break.
At that point, we need to, like, cancel Grey's Anatomy, and we need the Snake Hour. So I heard you broke your leg. All you really need to do, you don't even need the anesthetics, just...
And more dialogue. When are we gonna get to some quality gameplay?
It's a very story-driven game.
It's 140.85.
Glad to see you landed safely.
Snake.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
Sneak through the grass and
Rescue
get to your objectives.
Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volkman.
No, because your
I'm
name's
not a
fucking
hired
Snake.
killer.
That's why.
I know. That was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
I picked the wrong code.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You
Here
used
we
the
get
name of the
Tom.
tunnel they escaped
Here we
in as a
get.
code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished.
So you're the reason we lost.
I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use.
Dedication.
So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85.
Swear to God, if you keep doing puns like that.
I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
What'd she do?
Her frequency
She's fine.
is the same as during the Virtuous mission. 145.73.
She did her job.
She'll be recording your
Why
mission
did
data
she
as well,
get
just like the last
punished
time.
for doing this?
That frequency is also the same. 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
Sing it.
He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Okay.
Mr. Sigint.
We done now?
Got it.
No,
Adam,
we're gonna
your
give you like
KGB
a bunch
constable,
of
the
attacks.
abandoned factory up ahead.
Miles
The
of
same
dialogue.
factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful.
I thought
Yeah,
standard
just
Fox
the terms of the
procedure
guy
was
who-
procure on-site weapons acquisition.
Circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It will be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. The Khrushchev regime at the
Next
very
people
least.
say that shit.
But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake,
Lali
if you
Lulelo.
fail this mission,
Well, yeah.
all out.
Yeah, from the
Keep
back.
that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
What was that? All right. Let's
He
see.
bribed the boss to betray him just so and get this entire thing going just so he can get him to
Moons
say it.
east.
Let's see if I remember how to do this.
It's dark.
Dark as thick, can't see a dick.
Okay. Well,
Jameson, I actually said that at work the other day, and my sous chef looked at me and was just like, "What the hell? What?" I'm just like, "What? It's dark as thick. Can't see a dick in here."
yeah, see no dicks in here? Alright.
Someone's over there.
Yeah, there is somebody in front of me.
Maybe they have free candy.
A stun grenade. That's new.
Maybe you should just go out there unarmed, run, and go see if they have free candy.
You ain't silent, sir.
Fuck!
Maybe let me finish my sentence.
Well, I forgot how to turn the silencer back on. How do I turn the silencer back on?
It tells you.
I don't have a silencer?
No. Go back to
The circle button. It all revolves around the circle button.
no, while you're in that screen.
Ah.
There you go.
Oh,
you have
shit.
9 silencers left.
Yep, and one less bullet than I had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I'll just keep that on.
Now pause.
Right. Start button. This start button's really hard to press, apparently.
Oh god.
Camouflage. Damn it, the fucking X button.
X is back, Dave.
I'm fuck you, man.
Black. Blackface.
Whoa, blackface.
Hey, Max.
I'm tagging him in this video. You're gonna get
Do
tagged.
it. Do it.
No, I think you're good. I like how black is higher for the face, but less for the
Yeah.
outfit.
Like why? Why bother? Why bother then? Okay.
Alright. Move out.
Black Tigers.
Oh,
Where the Black
crap.
Tiger started.
No.
Dun, dun, dun,
Get up.
dun, 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 dun. Why?
Because I just walked for now.
But
So
I
you
heard something over here.
said-
Remember?
Could be a creature.
That's no way to talk to human people.
It's a snake.
Don't call them
Oh,
creatures.
you know what this
then.
mission's called.
Snake eating.
So we did. Oh shit.
Got it. I'm getting good at this shit.
Hear it? Instead of chicken in my salad, I want steak next time.
Yeah, you can pay for that.
Would a village do that?
So we have no idea if there's anybody in these woods right now.
Right.
So you think it's a good idea? Oh, it's a fucking snake.
They don't attack you.
Yeah, but I want to stab it. Snake. I don't even know if I'm going there actually. Get
I
up!
just stand up for now.
Free night next time. Better close quarters.
Bullets start coming flying out of everywhere as soon as he stands up.
Well, it's not a safe place, apparently.
James, just stand up. Get down, get down. Why'd you stand up? What? You told me to.
Kill what?
Remember to aim forward if you want to, like, while you're standing up, you want to see if anyone's in front of you. So you don't have to crouch the whole time.
Yeah, well, I can do that with the thing too.
It's my ass!
Did you hear a horse too?
I did hear a horse.
Why?
You gotta go gut it.
I don't think horses just live in the jungle.
No, that's. Wait, where the fuck am I? Am I in Russia?
Yeah.
Still in Russia?
Back in Russia.
Back in Russia. Same nuclear area.
Here's your plane that went down. There was a horse! I totally forgot about it. No, I remember
And
this.
it's just.
Nope.
It's
He's
wearing a
rigged with
saddle.
explosives.
I remember this cutscene.
He's rigged with explosives.
Why is this the thing?
What?
Why is there just a random fucking horse in the middle of the woods? With a saddle?
Most
Looks
people
like
look
death wasn't ready for you yet.
Someone rode the horse too.
Well.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
No, I broke it myself, thank you.
Yeah, I broke it down myself.
What are you doing here?
Oh, God. You don't need camouflage. My gun. My whole gun.
Go home.
That'd be great. Falls in zero. Send me a plan.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Because you took
Joke's
apart
on you.
my gun.
Joke's on you, I had to.
Boss.
Yep. Just keep attacking me.
I'm not your boss anymore.
What should I address you as?
There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your
So
boss.
you're not my boss, but your name is boss.
There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit.
Stomach for a
You'd
week.
better hurry.
I mean, the one that uses gold currency.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Someone was behind her.
Yep. That's the Sorrow.
Why'd you defect?
His name is the Sorrow.
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
That's very.
You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose.
Why is that this?
I don't expect you to forgive me.
Look it up. Yeah, you can look it up. Like,
But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
If you just gave me a gun, I could.
If you didn't take the
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
Crushes his skull. Oh no, his arm!
We meet again, I'll kill you.
Stop breaking my fucking arm!
right on his hand.
Go home.
Oh, well, there goes the shooting again. No snakes right here.
Shit! Guys, I need medical assistance again.
Guys, I broke my hand.
Snake, what happened? Boss, she fucked me up again.
Okay.
Boss.
Okay, more time.
Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you'll feel.
Just put it back together.
Hard for me to believe, too.
You know how to do that.
Legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. But she
She
double-crossed
literally
us.
took it apart.
That's how it is, and if you
Diane
don't
Simmons,
accept
the
it,
family guy.
you'll never be able to beat her.
Really?
That's not the
Yeah, she
problem.
went.
She's
Sheer
dying.
technique. I'll never be
She
able
went
to
from the
beat her.
serious as fuck
I know
role
that
to
all
that.
You've got to do it,
She's
Snake.
pearl,
She's your
it's
enemy
funny,
and your objective.
I can see it.
Enemy. We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? It means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so don't let them see me. Because she dismantled my gun. You are a military personnel. You should
I don't know how
how
to build a gun.
He should know how to put a gun together. He can break his own arm back, but he can't put a gun back. Fuck this. Come on, man.
Minutes? Alright, let's call it here, and then the next episode will be all the action.
What the?
Crouching, it's the enemies. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next episode where James sneaks around with his broken fucking hand.
I'm surprised every step I take, I just ow,
Ow.
ow,
Ow.
ow. Oh, look, there he is.
Shit. Okay, we'll see you in the
I'll
next
talk
episode.
him up later.
Pause.
Bye.
We'll see you in the next episode where